shooting. I didn't realize that.
$45 minutes ago. That's crazy. Florida going crazy right now. And it's only certain parts. It's probably like the mid parts, the down parts.
Mm-hmm.
You like you about to die.
I'm trying to tell people. This dude look like he aged about 10 years within a year span. I was trying to tell people I think he was only put in place so next vice president can come in power. That's if they're all according to if he dies while he's in power or in office.
You look like he just the old man. You see how the man he moving around when he talking to?
Mm-hmm.
That's how he used to move.
That dude in the black looked like the dude off of Poltergeist. The dude that walking around with the black hat. Like that.
They look like they reptilians.
Why is it that presidents always look like that? When there was at least stipulations, now it's like anybody can just say, you know what, I want to be president.
I thought it was a black guy that was running now.
You notice how they diverted a lot of attention from the Hawaii incident?
Oh, yeah.
And the Hawaii incident is way more catastrophic than what's going on in Florida now.
It seems like Florida always go through that, right?
Yeah, for the most part.
It's not even Life Matter, Biden. People lost their lives, and y'all gonna laugh.
You got some people that probably didn't even have homeowners insurance or renters insurance. Let alone hurricane.
That's crazy, hurricane insurance.
Because I know one of the insurance companies, I don't know which one it was, but I remember saying they backed out.
It seemed like it hit like a lot of hillbilly places. They'll live in them little.
Yeah, no telling how they was, like those towns like that. No telling how they was back, you know.
They look like they go lynch a nigga over there. They used to lynch niggas over there.
Sundown Station. I heard that those still going. They still go on.
That must be his wife, the guy in the blue.
You know, thinking about that, I never seen his wife. Maybe it's because I just don't pay attention. People say what they want to say about Michigan, but we want to deal with the cold and rain for the most part.
I think we probably had like one tornado.
You ever experienced a tornado before? Yeah. I remember my mom said back in the day that there was an earthquake up here.
I heard there was a tornado up here too. Back in the time where I was born.
And you just conveniently happen to be around black people, huh?
Right.
I can't stand seeing that.
That is his wife.
I don't think I would. Look, can you help out or what? They car got smashed. You see that?
That's a nice car too.
That's how they got them standing right.
Mm-hmm.
The dad in the back, then the mom, then the kids, and they kind of got them in height order also.
Mm-hmm. I guess he wanted like he was a good president.
Mm-hmm. I got time for all that. Give me a chainsaw. I'll get that off my car.
The car is gone.
Yeah, it's gone, bro. I ain't about to have that tree sitting there.
Well, they ain't got no roof.
Chop that up. Keep it as firewood or something.
Oh yeah, I'll burn out that tree.
Mm-hmm.
He acting like that is like just horrendous. Like he ain't like it was just something that just impossible. You got a big ass tree sitting in front of your house. It's liable it's gonna fall down one day. That's why I hate big trees in front of the house and in the backyard. I moved them 2 trees in the back in my yard.
Oh yeah,
I hate that.
Oh boy, massive.
And this one those pine trees. They're the worst.
Parenting advice YouTuber arrested on suspicion of child abuse. We're gonna escape from a prison.
Don't be in the same area.
Exactly. I mean, if I want to do that, I'll dip into another state. And if it's a border around, I'm trying to go there.
I do not want to see that. Babe, I do not want to see it.
Right.
Wow, dismembered. That's what they said about my baby arm. It was dismembered.
I don't even like thinking about that.
I mean, it was fucking detached or something.
Dismember. If you dismember a body, that means things are getting chopped off. If it was just for that riot at the Capitol.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. They got one of them got like 17 years, the other one got 18 years. I don't know what the other 2 got.
Why is only 4?
They said those were the leaders.
Is that a black man?
That's what it looked like.
It's a white man with a tan.
Dominic Pezzola has been sentenced to 10 years in prison for his actions on January 6th.
Yeah, they got riot shields.
Was the first to breach the U.S. Capitol using a police riot shield to smash a window.
And you know what's crazy? All the dudes that recorded that, they didn't think that the police was going to look over that recording thoroughly.
But as he was taken out of the
use face recognition software to find out who's who.
Trump won. Aha, you all knew it.
If something's really wrong, can't have happened, and we fight. We fight like hell.
Another Proud Boys member who led the group from Trump's speech that day to the Capitol was sentenced to 18 years in prison. Prosecutors called Ethan Nordine one of the Proud Boys leaders.
He was like he was in the military.
Was convicted.
They should call them terrorists.
Yeah, that's what they call it. That's what one of the terms they use for them too.
Members have received a lighter sentence than what the prosecution was seeking. Thursday, Judge Timothy Kelly, a Trump appointee, sentenced Joseph Biggs, a top lieutenant in the Proud Boys, to 17 years in prison. Zachary Real, who ran the group's Philadelphia chapter, was given a 15-year sentence. Both were also convicted of seditious conspiracy, as was Proud Boys leader Enrique Tarrio, who is scheduled to be sentenced. Another Proud Boy member, Christopher.
No, they really in jail.
From house arrest and is on the run. The FBI is still looking for him. Lee James Inman, CBS News, Washington.
They ain't gonna find him.
Yes.
He's somewhere in the mountains.
He did all that just to go to jail. Biden didn't look like that in that video.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he didn't.
That dude did not look like that.
Yes, I have. I spoke to Mitch. He's a friend, and I
That was a good snack.
I always wondered what a grenade will do if you toss it in the back of a pickup. And we're gonna find that right now. Ready, guys?
You think the car still works?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does. No, that blew the fuel tank.
That's the professional way of breaching doors. Anyone
Because you know the fuel tank is right underneath there.
Wow. Look at the bulging, Stephanie.
Yeah. It's crazy. There ain't no hole in the trunk.
That's a nice hole. Look at that. Oh, it blasted the glass. Glass, yeah. I always wondered
They
what a
got
grenade
too much time on their hands.
My legs hurt.
You mean a massage? Use a massage gun?
I use the massage gun.
Nice little exercise today.
Oh, shit.
Which one you want to use?
Ouch, the flat one.
Small or big?
The big one. Trying to keep up with you.
I'm your masseuse for today.
You don't want me to do it?
My name is Thomas. Sit back and relax. Oh, yeah, keeping up with me, you know. Where is it all at? Really
It's
underneath
really
your knees or your
in your
thighs?
thigh. No, not so hard.
You want some oil or you good?
Can you turn it down?
Just the lowest setting, baby.
Damn, I think it's powerful.
I'm barely touching the skin.
Okay. Okay, you can go harder. Okay. But you know, sometimes the vibration can itch. Not even do nothing.
Walking does a lot. It works on your core. It works on your calves, your thighs, and your buttocks. And your cardio breathing. Your respiratory system.
It feels great. This is lovely, babe. Let me see where it's at now. It's so tight.
And just relax.
Feels good. Okay, let me see. Okay, it's where I've been at, like right here. Yeah, right there.
That's enough pressure.
Add a little more. Yeah, like right there too. Hey, where did you get this from? Amazon?
Mm-hmm.
Yours is better than mine. And come more here. Thank you. Oh yeah, right there. Really cool.
Right here.
Yeah.
It's right where the bone is at too. Right where that muscle is at.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. You're sweet, eh?
Let's try.
Let me try.
Let's try.
Okay. It's a little loosened up now. It's much better.
Was it bothering you on this side? Or was it just this leg?
This leg is under here.
Mm-hmm.
Going that little, yeah, right there.
Yeah, the same area. That muscle.
I'm not used to walking like that.
That's what I mean.
You're the bestest, babe. What's the name of it?
What is it? Renpro? RENPHO. The F may be, the P may be a F. You know how sometimes they put.
Mm-hmm.
Is this on the first setting?
It feels good.
Okay, but let me see if I actually wanted to.
Yeah, you could have. Okay, you're making me wet. Stop.
Why would I stop?
Babe, stop.
It's facing towards you?
Yeah. Stop.
How's it feel now?
Better.
I'm gonna leave it out here just in case you need it.
This probably should have. Damn, I gotta stretch
Yeah.
before I do stuff.
What? Okay.
Damn.
You know I'm gonna get you ready when it comes to that.
wash your hair? $7.22.
I really just relax. Your body needs to.
I'm fine. I could just go wash a couple of dishes in there and wash it. And then by the time I get done washing and blow drying it, we can set up outside and play cards. Girl, get your own man. You finished that drink, babe? I was gonna be like, dang.
trying to keep more and more class.
He's starting to do it more and more fast.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
I had more fun here than him. Yeah, she don't know.
I've been on my butt already. I'm kind of high tolerant.
Yeah, that's the gas. That's that gas. I know all it is.
Who's that? Their classes are really drawn out.
Yeah.
Good evening. you ready? I'm sorry. Babe, you don't take off your shirt. You're not gonna wear it to you. Babe, just take off your shirt.
Now my hair is wet, so I'm gonna take off the shirt. Yeah, put
Put a pot over you.
yeah, this one I'm
Did it start made like that?
made like something dealing with real people. You know what I mean?
Is it too hot?
No, my hair is thick, so I really can't do it.
Got a lot of oil in it, so.
You said what?
Got a lot of oil in it.
Squeeze the doctrine out of us. We don't want to argue on Facebook. Look, let me get that in the chat. Facebook is a dub. I'm going to see if I can start moving this. Because I've been thinking about this and it's very important. Facebook is a dub. People wanted to.
How are you having to use a flat?
Yeah, my hair is like it soaks it up a lot. Really close by the roots.
Yeah, want to argue with Israelite? Find it on Facebook. It's true.
The Facebook is like known for that.
Debates. People with different beliefs. Let me know if I'm going too hard.
No, you good.
I had to change the settings of the YouTube. YouTube not even a standalone. Used to be anybody can comment on YouTube. Now you gotta be a member to comment on YouTube. I don't care.
Oh, now you gotta be a member? Wow. So that sounds like you gotta pay.
Yeah, so he made it, I guess.
So where you gotta pay to be a member.
But
If you want to comment on our videos,
I'm gonna be fat doing this. You feel it on your scalp?
next up,
a little bit.
no side camp. When you come to camp, the brothers that's out there teaching that's all security folks and perimeter is the people you came to listen to. No more side camp. Now camp is a carnival. Y'all come to camp, y'all stand over there, y'all talk about it. Alright? So all of us everywhere, no side camp. We ain't that in camp. No side camp, man. This is serious business, man. Listen, Mr. Armor says, stop stacking place and arguments when you don't want to discuss one thing. That's a dub too. That's a
watching for the shoes, you're not subscribed. You don't donate nothing, but then you watch the YouTube every single day. You 50 comments deep complaining about these two on our YouTube. 50 comments deep. Oh, this brother. Why is he? You're like, why not? All in the comments. Why? Everything's always done. Why? All in the comments, man.
Remember, I don't go to work tomorrow.
You ain't no ministry nowhere. That's a dub. Why? Yeah, right. Keep going your question. You gonna show that? Now, that's what I'm saying. Oh, that's
I'm trying to get inside.
Here is what I'm saying. I believe this to be. Here is the
Okay.
scripture that leads. That's the way it is. God seems like this is true. What scripture say that? Hold on. This is also true. Okay, what scripture says that?
You still on live?
Let's go look at this scripture.
Yeah, I covered it.
Why we
Oh,
look
okay,
at
I was about to say the phone. The phone?
Yeah, I'll put it down.
Oh, okay.
running?
Okay.
Hey, yo, hold on. Get up and you call in, alright? Get up.
What, baby?
And the king. So are you ready for me to
Okay.
yeah.
Nobody was saying that. Look at your white chairs. This is for everybody that's not in the camp that was saying you've been cut. You're gonna get confounded. Y'all don't talk like this. Nobody was.
He said they got a new emoji. It's the white chair.
It wasn't even cool. Hey, whatever, Shimmy, shout out, Shimmy. It wasn't even cool. You wasn't even gassed up to look at no scriptures, right? You wasn't gassed up to look at no scriptures. If an Israelite,
Oops. What did I do? What the heck?
it wasn't even cool. You wasn't even gassed up to look at no
I
scriptures.
need this charger.
Right? You wasn't gassed up to look at no scriptures until an Israelite started cutting you line upon line, precept upon precept. Then you went to the lab and then you started waiting to study our arguments and then trying to use them against us. So you're getting cracked with white chairs right now. Okay? Crack. Rakata. Stop stealing our lingo. You don't talk like this. You don't know where that comes from. You wasn't there. You wasn't outside. In 1990, was his frustration. He was tired of being asked that and jumped to a conclusion in this particular interview. And then, a rich man is arrogant, so he couldn't go back, right? So he tried to smooth it out as best he could where he came out on top. It was bad. I recommend y'all look for that interview. Brother knows how to hear it, okay? But that's what y'all are doing to us. Y'all come to Hebrew Israelites like we're angry, we full of hate, we want to hurt you, and we're Negroes with Bibles. That's the way that you come to us. Instead of coming at us like biblical scholars. But any of your pastors from your churches, when it's time to talk Bible with them, when it's a father or a priest, and it's time to talk Bible with them, you are so polite and courteous. You are so polite and courteous. And that's racist, and another reason you're doing it is because you've been trained not to respect young black men and Hispanic men. Now, with that being said, it's time to pay the toll. We don't owe you a conversation. Nationwide, people you're going to come with the proper respect and decorum when you speak to a Hebrew Israelite.
Oh no, this is from yesterday.
Nothing. Let me tell you something. Blacks, Native Americans, and Hispanics.
It just took a long time for them to get set up because they said they was trying some new video features, so it was taking them a long time. By that time, you could sleep.
It's our methodology. That's the word of the day, methodology. We tell you what we believe, and then we pull a gang of scriptures to explain why we believe that. But when we ask you what you believe, you do things like this. Earlier this week, I spoke to an OT only. And that OT only was very rude and discourteous to me. But I was invited to the stage. So I said, we can be right. So y'all do not listen to Hebrew Israelites, right? You are marginalizing us like traditional Christians who believe in the Trinity and elevate Jesus Christ to equality with the Most High God. But you know we don't believe that. You know, oh yeah, I was told I was against it. I was told I was against the Torah. And we're gonna address that too. My mental stack. I'm gonna put that in the stack. Now, I'm talking to the brother and I'm saying, listen, why would you say I teach against Torah? We go to camp and we tell people to keep the law, statutes, and commandments.
Right, that's our main, the kinks of our ministry. Keep the laws. That's Torah.
That is the main thing we talk about. Right. The law, statutes, and commandments. We tell the sisters, you got to dress like this, cover your head. We tell our brothers, you got to eat this, but don't eat that.
It's not one time you go to camp at any Hebrew Israelite camp where you won't hear the words law, statutes, and commandments. It's not one time you won't hear that.
All right. When people make videos about it, that's what they
keep these laws, statutes, and commandments.
That's what they say.
It's Amazon.
But we don't teach Torah.
What's that?
It was excellent.
A Hebrew Israelite will run down the genealogies in the Old Testament. They'll tell you
It
the
was
king's
excellent.
list. And look, brothers that are with me,
Is this hurting?
No.
Do you want to wear them two braids for right now?
brothers that's in training, they face
yeah.
east to west. But the
That's
brothers
what I
that
don't be
is
doing.
standing to the left and to the right hand,
Are you gonna go get the
all
jam?
those brothers are capable with a
I'll go
Bible.
get it.
And we enjoy the word, so we share it. When y'all watching the videos, it's obvious y'all don't understand. I see a lot of comments. Oh, it's too many of y'all talking at once. I can't learn like this. I find those comments funny. Because they're talking about the times where we're laughing or we're reacting to something.
Yeah, right.
Not overreacting, reacting. That is the culture of SOT at camp, right? 5 Points is a crazy place. So brothers react and we talk to each other. But if you would come to camp, it's obvious what's happening.
Right.
We have never had and you watch our videos of people sitting, seated, standing around. I've never had that criticism after camp was over. Yo, I couldn't understand y'all. Too many brothers were talking. I've never heard that in 6 years at 5 Points. I've never heard anybody after camp go, hey, yo, like y'all, but yo, gotta have one dude teach because it's too much camp. Never. You know what brothers say? The camp was good. I'll be back next week.
I've never made that complaint watching SOT.
Ever.
I enjoyed SOT
Right.
because even watching the video, first off, the cameraman is phenomenal.
Yeah.
And to have that type of focus,
in 5 points Atlanta.
And get it everything.
Right. The comments is complaining about everything, even the cameraman.
Oh yeah, I've seen.
Cameraman, why you ain't gotta turn to every person every time somebody speak? I'm getting dizzy over.
And that same person is not subscribed to the channel and never donated nothing.
No same guys, they're not watching the video.
And you ain't took one note.
No, you was just watching for
You ain't took one note. We give you, man. We'll chop you, boy. Boy, I'll chop you. There you go, Xavier. Xavier gave us a nice compliment, man. We're polite gentlemen of the Israelite community. Yes, we are. But we're not no choir boys. Don't get stupid, right? Don't come to camp thinking you're going to disrespect and override. That's what I'm saying. I want to be Israelites everywhere to carry the same way. Israelite to come and do your show, don't cry. We go where we supposed to be at. We at the highways and the byways. Go do your show.
We're gonna be right here.
Hey, go make 50 rooms with our name in it.
Right.
But we're gonna go to camp. And the Most High gonna send us, because His Spirit hath gathered them. The Most High gonna send the people to hear the word of the Lord. That's right. And we're gonna have a good time doing it. In the heat, in the cold, in the wind, and in the rain. We got monsoon camps, man. Them videos never came out. There's camps where the rain was so bad we had to huddle in the tents. And we laughing, kicking doctrine, man. If I could find those videos, man, one day gotta put them on the paper. It's been a while back. That's at the beginning of this thing.
That Galatians 5 breakdown camp. It was raining and it was really cold.
Yeah, that's what I learned. Like
Slush outside.
Yeah, that was.
I remember that day. Winter camps where you gotta prophesy to the wind.
And dedicated.
Oh yeah.
Fall and winter camps is coming, man.
Y'all, listen, man. It's time to pay the toll. All right. I know y'all thought I was being carnal, like, oh, there's money involved. I don't mean it that way. I mean it as a figure of speech. Y'all gonna pay us our respect, man. The Most High said we're gonna get fame in the land. Just right. He said we're gonna go into the gates of the nobles and shake their hand. So if somebody's greeting you with a handshake, that's respect. Y'all have made it a culture to disrespect Hebrew Israelites, and we're your brothers. We're the only people in this world that care about what's happening to you. And we sacrifice our own comfort, peace, and safety to make sure that somebody speaks up for you. And the thanks we get is to be completely and utterly mistreated, man. So on this Sabbath class, we letting y'all know it's time to pay the toll.
It's actually sick, Iron. It's sick that it's brothers that's willing to risk all they got going on to go out in the middle of the street,
Man.
and petition for the things that's going wrong in our society. While we doing that, the people in our society that we are fighting for and risking everything for is like, stop doing that.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't talk like that. Bro, I'm out here for you. I'm trying to help.
Right.
You not doing it.
Right.
Who else gonna do it?
Somebody got to do it. And the Most High gave the job to us. Here I am, send me. All right, what you got? And then we're going to get this Hebrew 7 because we got to talk about this for a second. This conversation got to come out clean, and it got to come out clean on class. Go ahead, bro.
This is the book of 1 Timothy chapter 5 and verse 17. Let the elders that rule well be counted worthy of
Are you
double
ready for
honor,
this crispy bread?
especially they who labor in the word and doctrine. So hey man, y'all like the elders saying, man, y'all be trying to build your own self up off of another man's platform, man. Trying to disrespect the people who come out there for y'all to bid y'all to the marriage, to bid y'all to the truth, right? Trying to stomp us under your foot like the mire in the street. No, man, you gotta give respect where respect is due, man.
Mm-hmm.
Right? To the teachers that labor.
All right, say, let us therefore praise great men.
Mm-hmm.
Where's that spirit in y'all? Y'all not word.
Y'all got that. Y'all treating us like y'all tried to treat Yahushua, man.
That's right.
And you know, Yahushua was a great man in deed and wisdom. And when it was time for y'all to go to bat for him, you hung him out to dry to the point where it killed him. And don't think we don't know that y'all will do the same to us. That's why it's time to pay the toll. All right? Ain't no trolls in the comments today. Because if you want to comment, you got to subscribe to the channel, man. It's over with. Right? All that clubhouse, man, I was taking them bullets, man. I was getting nuclear bombed. I'm going in rooms. They calling me all types of racist names in other languages. I'm stepping on landmines just so a Hebrew Israelite can say, I was here and I spoke that which is right in front of these people. Well, guess what? Now you're going to have to come see us because you ain't going to get that content anymore. All right? You have to come right here, either to our channels or to brothers that are like us.
Why they don't have all the energy for guys that's spitting in their hand and wiping it on people's faces? I never understood that.
I don't see no comments on their videos. Hey, that doesn't make any sense.
You have a problem with us picking up the Bible and teaching you to a list you don't agree with. But there's people using the Bible to do public stunts and to make a fortune off of people. Right. Become viral.
And then y'all say that we want your money because we asked for donate. Bro, how you think this computer set up right here for you to get this class? Who paid for this? How you think that camera that's giving you 1080p resolution better than what we've been getting, the foggy, blurry vision we've been doing for the last 6 years? How will you think they'll pay for that, man? We got to go to camp. We got water, refreshments for the people. We got a tent.
We get more.
Don't let your left hand know what the right hand do, but. And then brothers will still call you a thief and say that you're money hungry, man. They don't sit down and make nobody a lesson nowhere. They throw it together for you. And they not sacrificing nothing, man. As if it ain't convenient, they not doing it. And what we saying to you is, it's time to pay the toll. Y'all gonna give the Israelites their respect, man. I'm a lobbyist for the Israelite rights. All right? That's right. I am an Israelite activist.
Great and big braids.
Okay? Israelite lives matter. That's right. Israelite lives matter, man. Not all methodologies, but Israelite lives matter, man. And that's what I'm saying. I'm in this room, we talking, man, and the dude, he's like, oh, well, y'all teach against the Torah. I said, how do I asked nicely, how do I teach against the Torah? He says, do you believe in the priesthood of Melchizedek, God? And what he asked me, I said, yes, but then you're against the Torah. I said, how is believing in the priesthood of Melchizedek against the Torah?
It's initially found in the Torah.
He said, because your New Testament says the Levitical priesthood is done away with. And it doesn't matter anymore. And it's against the commandments for someone who's not a Levite to be a priest anyway. So you teach against the Torah. I said, stop that, man. First, stop that. Don't say that. Don't say that.
Right.
First, let's look at the scriptures. Hebrews 7. First, let's look at the scripture. Now you're going to see, we kick some doctrine. It's fun. We laughing. We got presentation value. Wait till we get the lab booked up and we got the real vibes. Then it's going to be crazy. All right? Brothers going to be live streaming all day. He's live. Right? We just live. Yeah. Brothers bring on my doorbells. Live. Yeah, it's live. Hebrews 7, man. He said your New Testament teaches that the Levitical priesthood is done away with. I said, can you take me to the verse that leads you to believe that, sir? That's what I asked him. I said, can you take me to the verse that leads you to believe that? He says, Hebrews 7 and 11. Can you read Hebrews 7 and 11? Hold up. This is why you need the whiteboard sometime. We're going to have that too. I'm going to write it.
The claim is the Levitical priesthood is done away according to the New Testament. Now, this is the claim. Let's put the claim up. I said, what scripture leads you to believe that? He said, Hebrews 7.
It's the book of Hebrews 7 and chapter 11. So Hebrews chapter 7 and verse 11. Therefore, perfection were by the Levitical priesthood, for under it the people received the law. What further need was there that another priest should arise after the order of Melchizedek, and not be called after the order of Aaron?
Does that verse say the Levitical priesthood is done away with?
No.
Shouldn't that have been the end? Shouldn't he have to apologize and say, all right, I misread that, or I didn't understand that verse?
Yeah, read it.
But y'all don't respect Hebrew Israelites, so you think you could just keep going.
Yeah.
So hold on. How you gonna keep going? That verse doesn't say that. So then, they get proud and they
Was there that another priest should arise after the order of Melchizedek, and not be called after the order of Aaron?
And why should another priest arise after this order and not be one of the sons of Aaron? That's what this said. He told me that's blasphemy. Because how is there a show me the Melchizedek priesthood in the Old Testament? I said, huh? Abraham paid tithes to Melchizedek. He was the priest that Abraham saw.
Did you go to Psalms 110?
Not yet. He told me Abraham didn't pay tithes to the priest. The priest paid tithes to Abraham. Hey, you can't make this up. I was mind blown. I said, what? How do you come to that conclusion? And then his teammates flew in with parachutes and helicopters. One of them came with, the hoverboat that go on water? One of them came like that. Slid on land. It was fly. Slid on the land. Like the G.I. Joes. I said, wow. It's a lot of y'all. And then they tried to play the language game, See, what they like to do is they like to take the scholarship away from you because you're not fluent in the language. But the work has already been done. I'm here to tell you today, the work has already been done. You do not need to fluently learn Hebrew to know what the Bible says. Quite the contrary. You need to be able, and listen to me, you need to be able to source the text and do comparative research. Now you're getting into textual criticism. And by default, you're going to learn the Hebrew, Greek, and Latin you need to learn. Or else you can't advance. You can learn at your own pace. Nobody can gatekeep this truth. The Most High has made it plain for us, and the word is here. Okay? Don't let nobody make you feel like you can't do it. Don't let them talk down to you. You can do it. Okay? Now, they left the Melchizedekian priesthood. Now they want to prove to me that Abraham received tithes from Melchizedek. Huh?
Not Abraham.
Then they start talking that Talmud talk.
Yeah.
See, they take it for granted. They think we don't look into these things. We know what the Talmud says. I don't like that. We know what the Talmud says. We know what it says. The Talmud is not teaching Nowhere, there is no tractate that says that Melchizedek paid tithes to Abraham. Don't exist. But they tried to pass it off. And if I didn't know to say that, they would have confounded me on a technicality, and then they would have took the superior seat like, see, they tried to little bro me. But the Most High gave me quick wherewithal. They couldn't pull that. And then I pulled up a source that said, it is ambiguous in the verse who paid tithes to who. But all scholars agree that it is Abraham who paid tithes to Melchizedek. I read that source, they left it alone. But then they wasn't satisfied. They came back to this. That doesn't say that the Levitical priesthood is done away with. I said, no one ever said that. See, they try that straw man real quick. They try to hit me with the reverse uno. Like, nah, I reverse back. Got the book one. I never said that. No one said the Levitical priesthood is done away with. We're just saying there is a priest after the order of Melchizedek. And the author of Hebrews believes that is the man who was prophesied in Deuteronomy 18 and 18. And all the apostles agree. Therefore, we're going to hearken to that priest. And that priest is not teaching against the law. They added on to it. They said, well, in the same Hebrews, it says that the law is done away with. Read the next verse. I said, okay. Well, let me type it. Hold on, let me type it. Claim. Hebrews says law is done away with. And then they tried a very clever sleight of hand. Read that.
Hebrews chapter 7 and verse 12. For the priesthood being changed, there is made a necessity a change also of the law.
He said, how can the author of Hebrews tell you that the law has changed? That's teaching against the Torah. I said, that's clever. But that's not what he's doing. He's making something called an observation. See, the author of Hebrews believes the law so much, he thinks this is the solution to how the prophecy is fulfilled. He's not telling you that he's changing the law. He's saying the law already called for this, and this is how it happens. He didn't like that answer. And like they didn't understand nothing I said. So he chose to change translations and went to the NIV.
What?
Read this in the King James, you're going to get the NIV.
That is like, what might be? That's for like
chapter
kids.
7 and verse 13. For he whom these things are spoken pertained to another tribe, of which no man gave attendance at the altar.
See? He got excited. See? The Levites is supposed to be the priest. What gives you the authority to make someone Judah? I said it again. The scripture is not saying that I now declare that the law is done away with and Judah may be the priest. The scripture is saying the law has called for this to happen, and we believe Jesus Christ is the man who fulfills that prophecy. They don't understand. They believe they don't understand. Like, whatever I said to them, they behaved like they could not speak the language. You understand? And me personally, I'm a no-nonsense kind of guy. Like, when I see you trying to play me, I get mad. And that's something that's just, I got to work on. But I had patience that day. Let me know if the StreamYard is acting up, y'all. The Wi-Fi is still good?
Even if they don't believe Deuteronomy 18 and 18 is about Christ, Genesis 49 tells you that when Shiloh comes, he's going to be given the law.
Of course. And sometimes Gad was the priest too.
Right.
And I mentioned that.
Yeah.
And they act like they didn't hear nothing I said.
They ignored that. They don't know the story.
Instead, they decided to jump to verse 18, and they read in their preferred translation, the NIV. I want to put that on the screen.
Okay,
I want to put that on the screen right now.
the best I could.
This whole time I'm being all brotherly and sincere. Read verse 18 in the King James.
Hebrews 7 and verse 18. But there is verily a disannulling of the commandment.
See, your author
I
in
could just like
Hebrews
keep this up for like a
disannulled the
week.
commandments. That's teaching against the
Come
Torah.
on, the two birds.
I said, wait,
Mm-hmm.
the author of Hebrews is not disannulling anything. He's telling you that the law already called for this.
Not 2 weeks,
this
a week.
Is the solution. Right. I kept saying the
7
same
days.
thing. They act
Like the
you don't
next
hear
Sabbath,
nothing
I
I'm
could do a
saying.
hairstyle.
Right?
Okay.
Say what now?
Unless you want it done before that.
Oh, I used to wear my hair like this. No problem.
Keep reading the King James.
But there is verily a disannulling of the commandment going before the
I used to wear
weakness
my hair like this and
and
beads in high school.
unprofitableness thereof.
And have beads.
Mm-hmm.
The law made nothing perfect.
Hold on. See how you could just read
Okay.
past that and keep advancing and get the sense? It doesn't
Okay.
shock you. Read it in the NIV.
Oh, I can
Start
do
verse
it.
17. You got verse 18 on the screen. It's the first translation.
Are you tired now?
Me?
Yeah.
7 and 17 in the NIV,
Good.
where it is declared you are
Going straight from the
forever in the order of Melchizedek. The former regulation is set aside because he was in and
That's the translation he chose to read. And he
Looking
has
like a
been
Mexican.
responsible for that, and I told him what he said.
I'm sorry, looking like Issachar. But it's in Mexican instead of tribe.
Man will not answer that question. I said, ah, he ain't gonna read that. Your New Testament, your New Testament says that the Old Testament law is weak, and you say that's incorrect. So I tried to teach him what an NIV is. An NIV, brothers and sisters, is a thought-for-thought translation. It's not a word-for-word translation. What does that mean? It means that what the translators think is being taught is what they write. They're not being bothered to verbatim translate the words that appear. Okay? That's can get you into trouble, especially when they have a preconception. Because they believe that the law is done away with. Those translators of the NIV, those Catholics, they believe that, right?